Hi, welcome to Techie Videos. In this lesson, we will learn the React.js. Okay, so in this tutorial, we plan to learn complete React.js tutorial with practical knowledge. So once after we'll get some theoretical knowledge, simultaneously we'll practice some examples. So we'll get some practical knowledge on the React.js. Okay, let's start. First of all, what is the React? The main question, what is the React? React is a JavaScript library to build user interfaces designed by the Facebook. That means it is JavaScript library to building the user interfaces. So here we have one question. What are the user interface? User interface means any user, if you open any website, we will see something, right? That is the user interface. So what is visible on the web page, that is user interface. So to build those type of user interfaces, we need to use the React. Okay, so in the React we use the components to build the user interfaces. So here we have one other question. What are the components? So what are the components? How we build those components to build the user interfaces. With the components, how we will create the user interfaces. First of all, we need to learn what are the components. If we see any web application, if we open any website, we see one web page. So we can divide those web pages into small pieces, small components. That means the small pieces of the code which are the building blocks of the application. Let's take this example. This is complete web page. We are divided into some blocks like header, content, sidebar, footer. So each one is purpose of some user interface. Each one is one separate blocks: header block, sidebar block, component, footer. Okay, so this to build these blocks we will use the some piece of code, those that is called the components. So components are small pieces of code to build the blocks of entire applications. So if everyone knows what is the component means, components are building blocks of the applications. Okay, so for example, if we divide any web page into component, it will look like this: header components, sidebar components, footer components. We can divide the total web page with multiple number of components, not only these four components like logo. So in every component have some child components also. So we can divide total web page into small building blocks. I will tell you clearly. If you want to build a wall for a home, we'll put the blocks, bricks. So that is called components. To the combination of all bricks will get one wall. In the same way, the combination of all the components will get one web page. Okay. So JavaScript React is a JavaScript library to build the user interfaces. Okay. User interfaces are visible on the web page. So React.js use the components to build those user interfaces. Okay, that is the why. So if anyone asks why is React, this is the answer. Next question: why is the React? We have in the JavaScript, we have so many frameworks like Angular, Vue.js. So many frameworks are there. Then why we need to prefer for the React.js? If anyone asks why we need to prefer the React.js instead of the other frameworks, the answer is React is faster and better performance comparing to the other frameworks like Angular, Vue.js. Okay, if you build any website using the Angular or Vue.js, okay, that performance is slower than when we build an application with the React. Okay, so React is very faster and better performance. First one. Second one, reusable components. So in the second I already told you we can create the components to create the user interfaces. So whatever we create those components, we can use those components into other applications. So that means these are the reusable components. So once we made on component, we can use anywhere when we want. So that means reusable components. Third one, third one, this is very important thing. React is a separate concept as a virtual DOM. I will explain clearly later what is a virtual DOM. Okay, it is used to update the UI efficiently. What that means? For example, when an application, when a page load, will get data from the server. Okay, if any data is changed, automatically the web page, that particular component where the data is loading, it must be changed. Okay, instead of the again we need to reloading the web page, we need to update the DOM. So updating the DOM, the particular DOM, is very efficient in the React.js. So that means if you want any, for example, we have email notifications. What we will do in the every time we will reload. So every time we will get the notifications. So the notification component, that is, for example, there is notification part. Only that notification part we need to update automatically. So that updating is very efficient and fast in the React.js. I will tell you. I will explain clearly once again. For example, okay, like this is the web page. In this web page, okay, in this web page, we have here this one component. This is for the notification section. Just think it is the notifications block, notification DOM. Once the notifications are changed, the backend server automatically this DOM must be updated. This updating DOM is very fast in the React.js compared to the other frameworks. Okay. Last one. React.js is easy to learn for the developers. For new developers or any for new joiners, it's very easy to learn comparing to the other frameworks. So these are the key points why we use the React. Okay. This is the introduction part of the React.js. So what is the React? Why is the React? In the next lesson, we need to learn what are the prerequisites to create one React applications. Okay, and also what is the course outline, the second, and what we need to learn before going to the before creating the React components. Okay, hope you understand. Any suggestion, please comment in the comment section. Bye. Thanks.